George Martin with Tennis for the Body, and today we're going over serves. Specifically, we're going over the slice serve and the kick serve. Slice serve has side spin, kick serve has top spin. By the way, please remember to like, subscribe, and share so that we can continue to bring you this high-level information that's going to help you continue to get better. Hey, I've got a teaser for you. Coming out very shortly is going to be the American twist serve. That is a serve from back in the past. Some of you have never even heard of it. But it's the serve that kicks and jumps even more drastically than the kick serve. I'll be bringing that to you very soon because there is a difference than the basic kick serve. The kick serve just kicks out. The American twist hits and twists out the other direction. Okay? So stay tuned, subscribe so that you don't miss it.
If you notice, the toss for the side spin or slice is off to the side of the person, not over top of the person. That way the racket can move sideways and diagonally on the racket, creating a side spin or a diagonal spin, which is causing it to curve. Also notice that the toss is not as high as people believe it is. That way the racket has freedom to move past the ball with motion and movement in the wrist and the elbow, helping to relieve the strain on the body. Again, if you notice very closely, you'll see that the arm is not fully extended when it goes past the ball. That way, it allows the racket to move the ball in a way that's going to allow it to have spin without hurting your body. Now, in this particular video, we are not going into the complete details of how to hit a serve, how the body works, how the legs work, how the arms work, how the core works. What we are mainly focusing on is how we want to make sure so we can address it in a proper manner to get it to have the spin we want. As we start building the body parts in the serve, we'll go into a more specific video describing how to hit a serve more effectively. If you've ever tried to learn to hit a kick serve, you always hear somebody talking about throw it behind you. Well, there's two directions that matter. One direction is not throwing it into the court, but closer behind you toward the fence so that it's over your back shoulder or closer to that distance when you make contact. The second thing is making sure that the ball is over top of your head. If you notice, the toss is at a position where it's almost directly over the person's head and it's low enough that your racket can still move upward when it makes contact with the ball. Again, notice the location of the toss. The toss is going to be much lower and your arm will not be fully extended, and the contact point is actually over top of the hitting shoulder, not in front of the body. Kick serve so when you in full action. They are throwing the ball or tossing the ball at a place slightly in front, then jumping so that they are slightly past it and upward so they can still address the ball in the same manner as when they're standing still. ball using their body will allow them to create a faster racket speed, hitting a better shot and a more effective shot. But it takes a lot of practice to know where you have to jump to and what you're actually doing to the ball. So give yourself time to work on it. This can be a very complicated serve. So I want you again, notice what the arm is doing so it has very little stress in the arm. Otherwise you can really injure yourself. So racket goes up, pass the ball, and then tucks itself under your arm. So the elbow is never hyperextended.
Okay, there you have it. Slice serve and kick serve. Hope this information has helped you. Hope it improves your consistency in serving, as well as your opportunity to put more movement and placement on the ball. Okay? Again, remember, like, subscribe, and share so that we can keep bringing you this information that I know is helping you. Take care, and remember, everyone can play tennis. Everyone.